Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Welcome to another Sunday night, the free triple deck readings. Tonight we have the boat, we have the plane, and we have the train. It's up to you to choose which one you're more attracted to, which one speaks to you tonight, and that pile is going to be for you. Okay, so I am just going to give you guys the heads up. I am still bloody sick. I can't get rid of this dry cough. Anyway, it's not COVID, I'm all good, but if I'm a little bit out of it, it's because I am heavily medicated once again. Also, please ignore the background. It's under renovation. I'm sick and there's just a mess everywhere. You know what it's like when you get... So once I finish today, I am going to go and clean this place up. I need to clean. Just, all it is emptying the garbage bin, but still. Alright, anyway, let's get into it. So... Oh, actually, before we do get into it, the Wednesday night video, the Hump Day Helper video, if you guys haven't watched that, I really recommend going and watching that, simply because I've had multiple people this week that I've spoken to, both clients, friends, and family, and the topic of conversation has related exactly to what I was talking about on Wednesday night with the Hump Day Helper. So to me, there's a reason why the universe is picking these cards on a Wednesday, for us to talk about, because it really relates to a lot of people. So, look, your time is your time, but I recommend watching it because it is an ongoing thing that I've noticed that I'm like, I was just speaking about that on Wednesday night. So I shall leave that with you. Okay, now, if you chose boat, the first card, the first card out, your overall card, is the older woman. Now, this is a card of reflection. This is looking around. I really am getting drawn to, you need to be patting yourself on the back. Things might not be going exactly the way you want it. Things may not have worked out 100% the way you want it right now. But don't get stuck on, oh my God, the future, how the future looks. Don't get stuck on the, how am I going to achieve these goals? That's not the big thing at the moment. The big thing is, like, calm down and pat yourself on the back for what you've done, what you've accomplished, and how far you've come. And it's kind of, if you look at the past and how much you've accomplished and what you've made it through and where you once upon a time were and now where you are, it's very easy for us to be modest and go, yeah, look, that's great, but I've still got so far to go. Great, but it's really important that you do stop and go, damn, I worked my ass off. I have come a long way from where I was. I've worked on my problems. I've gotten rid of toxic people. I've worked towards my goal. Whatever it may be, because that will strengthen you at the moment. It's kind of like reality sinks in and you're like, okay, look, I am worried about the future. I'm worried about if I'm going to get this promotion or if I'm going to be able to take the family on a holiday. And, you know, that's great. These are all fantastic things. But once you realize how far you've come, you're like, okay, I am worried about this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to find a way of doing it. And again, a lot of times when you can't figure out the scenario, I tell people, don't try and figure out the scenario of how something's going to happen. Just have faith that it will, and it will. Because if you put negativity out there, no, it's not going to happen like this, and this. You're confusing the universe. You're confusing yourself, and you're stopping all this positive energy. Okay, so look, the first card. Speaking of positive energy, the first card out is the positivity. It's upside down. So there isn't a negative to this, as in you're being the opposite of positive. That's not what this is saying. It's just saying that you're lacking a bit of positivity at the moment. I feel like, is the glass half empty or half full? Right now, everybody is screaming it's half empty. Okay, I feel like you're in a very pessimistic mind frame, and it's kind of like you're fed up, you're drained, you're at breaking point. You're like, I give up, and that's fine. We all go through that, but at the end of the day, if you are wasting your energy on something that you cannot control, it is up to you to stop that and then put your energy somewhere positive. Okay? So if you know that you've gotten out of bed and you're like, oh, I'm grumpy today and blah, 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 you're driving to work and, you know, getting in a little bit of road rage, there is part of you, there's a big part of you that is conscious of that that you're in a negative headspace today. So you need to be able to go, okay, I'm in a negative headspace today, but I'm going to make it my mission to find 3 things today that are going to make me laugh. Laugh out of purity, not somebody fell over and I hate that person and sucked in and I laugh at that. That's still negative. Find a joke, find something that will make you laugh. Or I'm going to make it my mission today to find 3 beautiful things. So as I'm driving to work, I might see a really nice car or a really nice building or a really nice house, or you're walking, you might stop and see flowers or animals. Go out of your way to give yourself a mission to build your positivity, okay? Because right now I want to say to you that you're in a bad headspace. It's not going to last for long, but it is up to you to get yourself out of that, because nobody's put you in that headspace. It's you overthinking. The next card over is the young woman card. I know you're deaf, but stop barking. I can hear you. Okay, so the young woman, and she is breaking free of chains. So this is change. This is not being so hard on yourself, letting go of a lot of things. There may be things that you've been trying to fix or finalize or help out in these projects or with people, and it's time to realize that you're not going to be able to fix a problem. You're not going to be able to fix this person. You're not going to be able to help that situation. So I do feel like that there is a lot of free yourself from that problem. Let it go and go, look, I've done everything I can. I can't do anymore. I'm sorry. And step away. Okay? When it comes to your own personal struggles that you're fighting, again, if you're stressing about this bloody work promotion or getting a better job, and you've got your resume out there, right now there's nothing more you can do. So why worry and stress about it? I know it's like, well, that's just what we do. But this is what I'm saying. There's little questions that you ask yourself that get you thinking and go, well, it kind of is stupid to worry and stress about it when I've got no control over it. I'm going to worry about this. And this is how you kind of get your positive energy back. Because instead of worrying about stuff, you're like, all right, well, I'm just going to take a moment and just concentrate on what's in front of me and enjoy my time. Okay? Again, the next card over is the succubus card. So the succubus card is draining of energy. And I feel like, again, this is coming from yourself. I feel like you put too much pressure on yourself and you drain yourself of energy. It's kind of like one of these people that try and help every single person in their path. And even though they've got, like, I can't handle anymore because I'm helping this, you hear somebody, oh, my car's just broken down, and now I need to be able to fix it. And you're like, oh my God, I can't help any more people, but I'm going to help you. Do you know what I'm saying? There are times where you just allow yourself to bleed out too much energy. It's time to bring that back, okay? Because we all want to not be so sleepy and so tired, and we all want this positive energy, and we want this energy to get out of bed and go and do this. But we're all like, oh, look, yeah, there's plenty of drugs, both legal and non-legal, out there to help you. There's caffeine and coffee and energy drinks. Of course it's green. To be able to stimulate that. But at the end of the day, if you are bleeding all of your energy out in negative ways, like overextending yourself, worrying about other people's problems and worrying about them, the way to get your energy back is simply to stop and look after yourself. Bring that energy back and keep your energy for yourself. Okay? And that's where you start getting positive energy. And you are able to, like, you bounce out of bed. Oh, well, what's taking a hold? Because you've got the right amount of energy. You've got your energy right there. So keep that in mind. Look, I've got the summer card here. So I am, again, saying chill out. This is a holiday card. This is a rest and relaxation card. This is kind of like, look, kick back, put your legs up, because what you're waiting on, it's going to take a while, or there's no point worrying about it. So just enjoy your life right now. Just sit back and enjoy life. So again, if you're stuck in that negative headspace and nothing's changing and you can't make anything change, the one thing that you can change is yourself. You don't have to stay that negative person that's always on edge because you're anxious and you're worried about this, that, and the other. Okay, bring it back to yourself and go, well, you know what? Right now I can't do anything, so I'm going to go and go fishing or play an instrument or go cook or go shopping or whatever you'll do for fun. Okay? Look, I've got the marriage card here and the partnership card. It's upside down. So look, today I don't feel like that this is a positive outcome. I do feel like that there is a breakdown of a partnership in some form. Now, I don't actually feel like that this is a romantic partnership. I do feel like that there is a break in communication. Something's going to go. I just feel like somebody's going to disappear out of your life. And I'm not talking. Look, I'm not waving. I'm not talking about somebody passing. I am talking about somebody leaving. I'm not ruling out people passing, of course, but this is really like a breakdown in a partnership. It's not what you want. Something's coming to an end. Now, I'm not ruling out the fact that you may be bringing something to an end with, possibly you've heard everything I've been saying, and you're like, okay, well, I need to end this because it's not good for my mental health. It's breaking up with that toxic partner or getting rid of those toxic friends. There is a milestone here, a partnership, a significant partnership coming to an end. Now, I do need to say that I am also picking up that there's, look, it might just be one person in particular, but they're going or expecting a job with this company, and I feel like the company and its partner is breaking up, so that job might disappear or that opportunity might go away for now, but it will come back. But that's kind of what I'm picking up. Now, the last card is the elderly card, and it's upside down. So this is saying long term, it's not going to be like this long term. It is going to get better. There is going to be opportunity and prosperity and all those things there. But right now it's a waiting game. And the lesson here, the message here for you guys is that if you cannot change the outcome of a situation, instead of sitting there stressing, worrying, and having anxiety, make the conscious decision that, you know what, I can't do anything about it. So I'm going to do something else to take my mind off it. And every time your mind starts to go back to the problem or whatever the situation is we're talking about, you need to consciously, even if you shake yourself, consciously go, no, I understand that that's giving me negative feelings, and nothing has changed in the fact that I can't do anything to change this. So again, I'm going to train myself to work on something good. Okay? I really hope that helped, guys. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, and you can follow me on TikTok as well. I'll end up going live on TikTok when I've got enough followers. So I hope that helped, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye. Hi, guys. If you chose plain, this is your reading. Okay, so the overall card here is the illusion card, okay, and it's upside down. So it's kind of like I feel like that there's a good, I feel like that there's a good scenario about to happen. There's good timing, good things ahead for you right now, and it's kind of like it's not just one thing; it's multiple things, and things seem to be slowly connecting and falling into place. And you're like, well, that was lucky, and so was that. This illusion card is saying it's not an illusion. Okay, good things are coming for you. It's almost like you can already see it happening, and it's like, oh, well, if this keeps going, I might actually be happy. Ooh. So, like, honestly, it's a good thing. You're not seeing things, you're not imagining things. These good things, they're not about to go away and disappear. So, yeah, you're on a good roll. Look, I've got the celebration card here. Surprise and celebration. Some of these good things that are coming, you know about. There's going to be a couple of little things that you don't, little bonuses. But it is really saying, thank your blessings, celebrate the good times, enjoy what's happening. When good things happen, it's very normal for us to go, well, something good happened, something bad's going to happen now. Don't do that to yourself, because you'll make the bad thing happen. Okay? Nothing lasts forever. You might have a run of bad luck. That's not going to last forever. You're going to turn the corner and start going up. Same as good luck. You will have a run of good luck and good things happening. It doesn't last forever, This is life. It's like we live on the ocean. Okay, so where you guys chose plane. Turbulence. Air turbulence. Same thing. Ups and downs. So don't fret when good things happen that something bad is going to happen. Just enjoy the good things as they're happening. I'm getting Titanic flash into my head. If you haven't seen that, you're a little bit weird. But Leonardo DiCaprio says something about, like, he's homeless and has nothing, and he enjoys each day as it comes, because when he was having this conversation, he was dressed up in the suit with the la-di-da people. And he's like, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, so enjoy today. You know, basically that was the point of the message. And that's what I'm saying to you. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So if something good is happening today, enjoy that. Embrace that. Okay? All right, the next card, however, is communication, and it's upside down. So I do feel like that this, it's kind of touching on the surprise here. There is communication and contact and all of that coming. Look, I want to say, first off, with the communication card being upside down, the first thing I'm picking up is that this isn't going to be spoken about. Some of these good things are just going to happen, and it's going to be like your boss comes to you and goes, I've promoted you, rather than, are you interested in having a promotion? So it's going to be, hey, guess what? Congratulations, you got a promotion. Yay! So it's going to be stuff like that. Or a surprise party for you, you know. You get a party, but you haven't discussed the details. Okay, so there is going to be some good stuff with that. The other thing here with the communication card being upside down, I do feel like it is saying, look, the communication card is also legal paperwork. And I feel like it's saying that there's not legal paperwork there, as in it's not something that might last forever. So again, it's more like, look, these good times, they may be around for another 6 months, but they're not going to be around for another 6 years in this sense. So enjoy what you've got now. And that's the takeaway from it. If you live in fear of bad things to come, you're always going to be miserable. So the universe stops giving you good things, because you're like, well, why should I give you good things? When I give you good things, it upsets you and makes you anxious, and you worry about bad things that are coming. Okay, so the next card over is the home card. This is kind of a wish card, a wish come true, getting what you want. I feel like strengthening, like your personal strength is increasing, confidence. It's kind of like you plug your phone in to charge it. I feel like you're being plugged in to be charged. That naughty, don't be dirty. But I do feel like that you are charging now in a very positive way. All of this positive stuff, it's going to kind of like clear out the crap and allow you to focus and to see what truly is important in life. Okay, so everything that I'm saying, it might actually be that this is a life lesson for you to actually learn to enjoy. Sorry, somebody just went look down, and I looked down, and the next card actually is the life learning card, and it's upside down. So yes, this is exactly, thank you. Don't. Sorry. So the life learning card, it's actually saying that this is something you're going through, something in a similar situation that you've been through before, and that's why you're like, look, I've been through this before, and it's great and it's fantastic, but it never lasts and it always falls apart. That is what I'm talking about, having that negative mind frame. If you keep doing that, it's going to keep falling apart and everything's going to go wrong. So this life lesson card here is saying that you haven't learnt your lesson yet. You need to enjoy the good things as they happen, and don't worry about whether or not they're going to be around in the future. You know, enjoy. Yes, again, things go up and down, but don't go looking for, well, I'm not going to get attached to this person because I know that they're going to disappear in 3 months. Then you're missing out on 3 months of a really great relationship with somebody. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't miss out in those good things, because your life is here to be lived. And yes, we all hate change, and you know, we've all been abandoned and used and abused, and it is part of life. But at the end of the day, if you wrap yourself in cotton wool and sit in a corner and never leave your house, you're never going to have an experience in life. So that's not the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so enjoy what's going around and going on, enjoy the good times, and if you do start, oh look, you know, this isn't going to last forever, it might not, but you might be learning something during this current period of all this good stuff. This person that's here for 3 months, they might teach you a life lesson, and you turn around and go, you know what, that's great, because I've realized that I don't want to be here, I want to go somewhere else. So you're right, the good times that you're used to aren't going to be happening because you've changed and you want something different. So don't rule all of that out, okay? Look, I've got the overseas travel card here. Yes, definitely there's some people going overseas. Trip is going to be fine. Don't stress about money or illness. It's going to be totally fine. However, for most people that have picked this up, this is movement forward. This is a life learning. This is an opportunity to learn, to grow. I feel like if you're coming into money, don't just blow that. It is a time to set yourself up with the future. Go and invest it, or go and do something with it, or just don't touch it, until you have a real goal for that money. Okay, it is a time to set yourself up to move forward. Okay, that's what this card is saying. Now, the last card is the blessing card. It is upside down. There is no upside down with the blessing card. It is the very best card in my deck of cards. When it is upside down, I'm kind of like, it's a blessing in disguise. It's kind of like there's a lot of good happening around you right now, even if you can't see it, even if you're worried about the future, and things going wrong, there's still a lot of positivity around you. Okay, all right, I'll leave you with that, guys. I hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com. Please subscribe to YouTube and to TikTok, and if you haven't seen the Wednesday video, go ahead and watch that. I really do suggest it. Have a great weekend, guys. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Okay, so if you chose good, because I couldn't remember the name of it, train, this is the reading for you. Okay, so the overall card is pregnancy. This is good. This is literally, you're about to come out of your shell. There's something that's about to grow. It's going to be positive. There's something that may already be in the works, or plans that you already have that are going to come to fruition that are going to be really good. Okay, but I do feel like people that burst out of birthday cakes or wedding cakes or whatever, they're like, surprise, motherfucker, I'm here. Yeah, it's kind of, I feel like that you're about to do that. It's like you've been planning, and now you can go, bang, surprise. So there's definitely that coming for you. So if that does make sense to you, just dot your I's and cross your T's and make sure that everything's worked out, because it is coming soon that you are going to be able to start this new thing, reveal this secret, to embrace the world, to burst out of that shell. Okay, the first card here is the health card. Now, clearly, I've got health issues at the moment, which is very rare for me, but I feel like that this is going to be perfect health for you guys. You don't need to worry about, this isn't just talking about physical health, it's talking about mental health, it's talking about energy. So with whatever this surprise is, whatever this plan is that you're going to embrace and, shock the world by, it's going to be met in a good way. Okay, you're not going to have, you might be worried about negative people, like you might be expecting negative comments or whatever, but at the same time you're like, I'm ready for it, but I still feel like you don't need to have that build up of I'm ready to fight, because it's not going to be that way. If anything, people are just going to be like, okay. Like, it's just a thing these days. Now, there is going to be one person there is one person around you. This person might actually already know your plans. I feel like that you need to be careful of them. This is the negative energy card, and the hand actually is out reaching out. I feel like somebody is going to try and stop you. I don't feel like it's in a way that they're going to sabotage you or make you look like an idiot, but in their genuine opinion, it's not the time, it's too soon, don't do it now. But I just feel like they're going to try and stop you. Your call whether you're stopped or not, but it's kind of like, from your point of view, there's no reason to stop. This person is just kind of like, they have their own opinions, and they're trying to push those opinions on you. That's what I'm feeling. And that's why they're trying to get you to stop and, no, don't do this. I feel like that you're going to go ahead no matter what, but this person is close to you or is important because they do know about this, that you're kind of it's going to rattle you that somebody so close to you is already like, no, don't do this, or wait a little bit longer. Ignore that person, okay? Ignore them, because they've got their own motivations. It could be that you're planning on moving overseas and they're like, no, don't go just yet, because you're their best friend and they don't want to lose you. Like, it's kind of like that, they're thinking about themselves and not about you. The question and pathway card is here. It's upside down. It's kind of like, for once, I feel like saying that with this card that you've already considered you've got all the questions answered, you've considered all the ways that this can play out, all the different pathways, and you're covered for all the scenarios, okay? I genuinely believe that. So, what I'm going to say to you is if you start thinking about, what about this, what about that, double guessing, don't do that to yourself. You've already got it. You've already gone through it all. You've worked it all out. Just enjoy and concentrate on releasing this energy, releasing this project, whatever it is. The positives, concentrate on that. Don't go through questioning and analyzing anymore because you've already done that. You're in a good place. Okay. Emotions, and this is part of why the emotion card is here, and there's high emotions, obviously within yourself, and like I feel like there's just so much energy there, and I know that even you are aware that when you're feeling this amount of like, I'm going to say it's like crazy energy, you can't actually put an emotion, you can't actually put a name on the emotions that you're feeling. It's just really intense right now. And that's because there's so many going on. And it's kind of like, okay, this could go anyway. I could end up being so angry in the next few days with this energy, or really depressed, or really happy, or really energetic, you know. And it is kind of like that. So keep that energy for yourself and to yourself. Don't let it be affected by outside people and scenarios. Don't let somebody piss you off and therefore you use this energy for anger, because this energy is, I'm not telling you what to use it for, because it's your energy and it's up to you to decide. And right now I feel like you're going back to the pregnancy card, you're still in that shell and the energy is circling around you while you're in there and it's charging. It's up to you to, when you burst out of that shell, what to use that energy for. Okay, so I do, just rule of thumb, try not to get angry or use it negatively. There's enough of that in the world, but I don't think you're going to. The next card is the separation card, and it's upside down. So this is actually telling you straight out the bat, whatever this project, whatever this plan is that you've got, and remember, it's not right now, it is coming. It isn't going to separate you in a bad way. It's not going to be like, well, if I come out of the closet and tell my parents I'm gay, then they're going to disown me. Not going to happen. I mean, fuck, it happens every day with all over the world. But in this case, for you personally, not going to happen. If you turn around and tell your partner, I want to quit my job working at Pizza Hut and I want to become a psychologist, they're not going to turn around and go, well, that's boring, let's break up. You know, it's not going to end in a bad separation, okay? And the last card here is the sex card. It is desire. It is you getting exactly what you want. You've planned all of this out so well that it is going to play out the way you want it to. A little bit better. But yes, this is sex. This is desire. This is all those sorts of emotions, all of that working out for you. Okay? All right, guys. Whew. Losing the ability to breathe. I'm going to round it up, wrap it up there. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com. Please remember to subscribe to YouTube and TikTok. And if you haven't watched the Wednesday night Hump Day video, I do suggest that you go and watch that. Otherwise, have a good weekend and stay safe.